Inside his own 10, he'll try to help out. Line gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in... Charlottesville.
And the shot to clears will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's back to pass. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
The Cavaliers are rolling down the field. Fire. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. Boom. Got his man. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to...
Touchdown, Virginia! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today. And the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The shot that clears are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Got his man downfield. There he goes to the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run up another 1st down gives you another chance to make...
Touchdown, Coastal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hutchinson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, shot to clear. They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker. And
an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's going to try to return this one. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll send the back in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks the tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Takes a handoff. It's Knox. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that one stings. Man, this offense had an opportunity to go down the field, score, make this game awesome and super competitive, and they give up a safety and give the football back. I tell you what, they were already in a hurry, and a lot of things had to happen for them to come down the field and win this football game. Now, oof, it's looking like an uphill battle.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick off.
He's in open space downfield.
The returner brings it out to the 41, and the Coastal Carolina offense will
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. To the air, it's Daniels. Rushes on him. Route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. The short hands, it's Glass. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
To the air on 1st down. Dances away. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot. He gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Handoff from the gun. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to bow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me.
Deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game.
Breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Trying to set up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Coastal! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he's going to bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He'll pull it down.
They're trying to get something going here. Obviously, got to make something happen quick late in the 4th quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now they turn the football over, and it's just not looking good. That clock is really working against them.
Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Glass. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Running back searching for a hole.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Spins away from the defense. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, shot to...
But how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
51, Virginia, 28.
And here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Virginia Cavaliers will take over 1st and 10.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one, as they'll come up short in this game.